Hi everyone, Lee Magpie here, and today I've got something Jurassic World related, and these are the Jurassic World Dominion Ferocious packs. But first, I would like to say thank you so much for the support on my last review, which was the Epic Battle review. I'm sorry if my camera keeps going like this. I'm trying to figure something out. It is a brand new camera, it's a little bit more clearer, but it keeps going like this. So when I'm doing my reviews, I am sorry if it does that. But yeah, thank you for all of the support on my YouTube channel on my last review. If you want to check it out, it is the Epic Battle pack, and it's the new Ellie figure, and it's the video below this one. I'm sorry it's been a month since my last video, but the Jurassic World toys have been a bit slow for coming out, but these two was quite hard to get a hold of as well from Smiths, but they retailed for $10.99 from Smiths. And yeah, but my last review has done really well. It's my most reviews, my most viewed video on my channel, and I'm in shock, I'm in awe, and I can't believe it, and thank you so much. But now let's get down to the review. So everyone, we've got the Einiosaurus, and we've also got the Moros Intrepidus. I'm hoping I pronounced both of these names right. They are really difficult to pronounce. But both of these are absolutely awesome. This one is a new species. This one with the first wave with the Dominion line, and it's obviously just a different color, but we'll check out this one's more check out the colored scheme. If you're new to the figure, obviously I'm going to check a little bit out of this sculpt. This one is to do with a full new sculpt, a full new species, and it's really nice that Mattel keeps doing this. But I'm hoping that we get another line before Christmas comes, because I feel like it's been a bit slow, the Jurassic World line. But the packaging is pretty much all the same with the dark sky. We've got the T-Rex in the background, the Dominion logo here, and on the back of the packaging, it just shows you some of the other available figures, which is the Raptors. And I'm not going to get these two because I am a bit raptured out. Unless they come out with a colour what I'm really excited for, then I'll get it. But for now, I am not really going to get them two. But I really wanted to do a review on these two. And yeah, that's pretty much it. The retail for I think it's $10.99, and I haven't really seen them anywhere else. I'm not sure if they're on Smiths or anything like that. No, I know they're on Smiths, but I don't think they're on Amazon or anything like that. So without further ado, I'm going to just get these two awesome figures out of the packaging. So everyone, I have got both of them out of the packaging, and I have to say both of them look absolutely awesome. I'm not going to say the names again, but we are going to start off the review with this one, because I'm going to do a comparison with the first one we got only this year to start off the Dominion line, and this is going to be the and this is the second one, and I have to say they're both drastically different in colours. They're the same sculpt, same articulation and everything like that, but colour wise they haven't just brung out one what looks slightly different. It is totally different, which I'll do a comparison to that with that. Obviously for the people who don't really know much about this figure, but my overall thoughts on this one is it looks absolutely awesome. The colours contain this really dark brown, which looks almost black in certain lights. We've got this scattering of red, which goes throughout the side bits of the body at the top of his back, and then scatters around the eye area, which is really nice. And then we've also got the scattering of red going down the tail. Now usually with these sort of figures, they do a little bit of this red color going down. They'd usually put like this little bit of red coloring going down the tail, and then it'd stop, and then the rest of the tail would be all this dark brown black color. But this time round they've actually put paint on the tail, which is really nice. I'm going to put the light on again. I might flicker the light on and off if it allows me, just so you can see it. So yeah, you can see this red goes here. But yeah, still overall really awesome. And they've added a few more details as well by adding a bit of cream going down the leg, a little bit of the cream scattering throughout the body in between this red colour, and then we've got feathering detail at the top of the head, which let me just get that bit of fluff off, which they didn't do that before, so they've actually added colour on the feathering. And as you can see, it's got this black sheen going down the side of the nose as well, which if I turned the light off on my camera, you would not be able to see it, other than it looks glossy and shiny. You can see the details really well, as well, with some scale detail in here and some muscle definitions here as well. And overall it just looks really cool. I am going to get an overhead light anyway, so it'll be a bit more like that. I did have one, but it's broken. I've got one coming. So yeah, I'm going to just turn the light off again, and you'll just have to bear with me. So yeah, overall it looks really cool. There is the face sculpt up close. Like I said, now that I've turned the light off, you can see that that black paint just looks like a sheen and blends in with the face. It just looks like it's got a bit of like a gloss, like a shine to its face when you move it side to side like that. And then it's just got that really nice cool painted scattering of red going around the eye, and both of the eyes are really nicely painted. Nothing's off printed at all. It's got that really nice detail around the jawline of scale detail in here. And they usually do like a crease detailing around the cream detailing underneath the jawline. Anyway, it's more like a grey. It's a bit like this cream colour actually, like a creamy grey colour. Just let that focus in. I'm working with a new camera. But yeah, it looks really awesome. The clothes aren't painted, but usually that would bother me sometimes, and sometimes it doesn't. It depends on what colours they've gone for the figure. For this one, because it's a dark colour they've gone for, the nails don't need to be painted. It just looks really awesome as it is. And overall, I am really happy with this figure. Articulation wise, you can lift up the head like that, down like that, side to side and all the way around, and then you can move the jaw however you want. So have the jaw a little bit open like that, or really wide like that. And then the teeth look really nice as well. They vary in different sizes. And then you can move the arms up and down, legs up and down. Can do some running action, and then you can also twist the tail all the way around. They don't do the side to side. And then if you are doing the Jurassic World Facts app, so everyone, there is the scan code there at the beginning of the intro. I usually say you can pause away and scan away, and I will show you the scan code. But there you go, you can pause away and scan away, and scan it into your Jurassic World Facts app if you still use it. I don't really use mine now. But yeah, my overall thoughts on this one is definitely 10 out of 10. And here is a quick comparison with the other one. And as you can see, they're drastically different from each other. But they both still complement each other with the dark and the light. Look really nice. And at the beginning of the year, Mattel started to do this thing where they do white arms and then a different colour on the body. This one is just one full brown colour, dark black, like a blacky brown colour. And yeah, both of them look really cool, but I think the second one, it looks a bit better. But usually it's the first one what looks better, because the Concavinator figure, when they came out with that one, the first colouring, that one was a lot better. This one, I've just had one of my dinosaurs go off. One of the dinosaurs goes off on it, so I'm waiting for the battery to go out. But yeah, this one, the Concavinator one, was better with the colouring, and then the second one wasn't that good. But these two look really cool together still. But the new one looks better. But now let's get on to the next bit of the review, and that is this one. Looks so cool. It's unusual the way they've done the horn. I've had to do a bit of research on the fossil, and I can't really find much about this one, but overall it looks really, really cool. The only thing I am a bit upset about, which I am going to put the light on for this one, is on the promo photos. You can see the colours a bit better now. On the promo photos, it showed you the body being this type of colour for a while, and it looked a lot better. But now that we've seen it, the colour's still really nice. It's like this turquoisey blue colour, and the legs are like this like mintish faded cream colour, and underneath the belly's the same. But it would have been cool if they did the full body in this dark colour, because that pop of orange and yellow on its head looks really, really nicely done. It just makes it pop and look vibrant. And I still really, really like the colour, but I think that colour would have been a bit better on the full body. But other than that, I still really love the figure, and I really love the sculpt. So here is the head sculpt up close. As you can see, it's got lots of detail in it, and I'm just going to turn the light off one more time. So yeah, as you can see, the head sculpt's got lots of detail in it, and honestly, I am going to put the light back on. I'm sorry that this review is a bit all over the place. It's just hard to get this review done. But yeah, loads of scale detailing throughout the peak of the head. I call this like his plate. So on the plate of his head, it looks really detailed with some really nice little square scale detailing. And then it's got this little scattering of yellow and orange on each side. And then it's got this really cool looking horn with this little bit of faded orange. It's a bit more red in person than it is on camera. And then it's got these really nicely painted eyes with no off prints or anything like that. And the sculpt is absolutely beautiful on the side of the face, as you can see here, with some really nice wrinkle detailing going around the eye and then going around the nose area here. So much detail goes into these figures, it's unreal. And then the body has this scattering of thicker details, like little lumps and bumps, what go into like lines here. You can see some really nice rib detailing here. It looks a bit skinny-ish around the tummy area. Some nice bits of foliage in its side and in its creases there. And the spikes, the bones coming out of the sides, would have been nice if they actually painted them in a nice like bone colour, but it doesn't bother me that much. I think it looks really good with the dark, to be fair, but usually they would paint these in like a bone colour. But no doubt they'll probably come out with another colour anyway in the future. But for some reason as well, these figures was quite hard to get. There was only like 2 in stock, and there was like, they took weeks to come out. There was on Smith's website for ages, but they finally came out. And I rushed to the shop because I knew that there was only a few in stock. And I got one. There was no more in the shop, so I only got one. So I am trying to look for a few more of this one, because I do like my herbivores in heads. But yeah, really, really awesome figure. It's got some nice details going around the top bits of the legs. Some muscle definitions down the side of the legs, and some nice texture in here, and just going throughout the body overall. And here is the scan code for this one. If it allows me, I'll just turn the light off. So you can pause away and scan away. It doesn't seem to let me focus it. There you go. So you can pause away and scan away. Articulation wise, it can lift its head that far up, that far down, side to side. It moves really smooth. You can get some really good posability, so you can put it like that and it looks really good. I love the little bits of wrinkle detailing under the neck. It's got some colouring throughout the underneath of the belly, and then it's also got some of this light greenish colour fading up the leg, and no colour on the actual body, but it's got 3 lots. It's got like 4 lots of colour, but it looks like it hasn't got a lot at the same time. So it's got like this dark blue, and then it's got this bits of red and orange here, bits of yellowy colour here, and a little bit of like a mint cream colour, and then it's just got this other turquoisey blue on its full body. And I actually really like the colours, but I've just wished that the head was the full body, like it did on the promo photos. But Sculpt is beautiful. It's got nice little ridges in the horns here, as you can see there. Really nicely done, and some nice details of indie bits around the nose area. And you can move the legs that far forward, the back legs that far back, and then it's got like a swivel in the tail. I am sorry if this review has been a little bit all over the place. It's been a month since I've done a review, and I've got a new camera and I'm waiting for a new light. So please bear with me. I don't want no horrible negative comments, because I am working on it anyway. I know that they're there. But this is both of the new figures of Wave 3, and both of them look absolutely awesome. You can get both of them from Smith's for $10.99. I personally think that these should be a little bit cheaper, maybe about $7.99. But overall, really both awesome new figures, and I'm glad that they did the second repaint better and a little bit more in depth compared to the first one. I still really love the first one, but please like and subscribe to my channel. Hit that alarm bell for more toy related stuff. I am done with this review, and if I had to give them both a scale to 1 to 10, I'd give them both a 10 out of 10. Other than I know that the colour isn't exactly what was meant to have got in the promo photo, but still looks absolutely awesome. I'm not mega mad at it. And yeah, so yeah, follow me on my Instagram as well, which is Liam_Magpie, because I always do updates of new toys coming out. I do Jurassic World photography, and I also do so yeah, photography, new toys what are coming out, and new reviews. I always update you when I'm coming out with a new review. And yeah, so I'll see you all on the next one. Bye guys.